We begin tonight with an incredible story of grit and survival. A bushwalker who's lucky to be alive after tumbling down a waterfall on a solo trek at Mount Nebo near Brisbane. The 54-year-old broke his leg and wrist, but somehow managed the strength to crawl for kilometres in a 2-day ordeal. Rachel Rieger reports.
Neil Parker thought he might never see his family again.
Thinking it's not a nice way to die, just laying here waiting. I just thought I'd hope I'd go to sleep and I wouldn't wake up.
The 54-year-old fell while climbing a waterfall on a bush track on Sunday morning at Mount Nebo.
I slid about 20 foot, cartwheeled, slammed into the rock and then landed in the creek at the bottom.
He used hiking sticks to splint his broken leg and bandage his arm to support a broken wrist, then crawled over rugged terrain for 2 days towards a clearing in the hope help would arrive.
Legs are very heavy when they're not connected to anything, and trying to pick it up and get over rocks and then use this elbow and this arm and just constantly struggling.
Mr. Parker hadn't told anyone he was going on the hike and his phone didn't have reception. He survived on the items in his bag.
I only took a handful of nuts, a protein bar and some lollies because I thought I'd be back home by lunchtime.
He was spotted by a rescue helicopter on Tuesday. It winched him to safety. His ex-wife had raised the alarm after Mr. Parker didn't show up for work on Monday. The experienced bushwalker spent 7 years in the SES and is a guide for the Brisbane Bushwalkers Club. Doctors say his determination to survive was remarkable.
Amazing. I've never heard any such survival effort with two broken limbs.
Mr. Parker will remain at the Princess Alexandra Hospital for at least 2 weeks while he has surgery for his ankle and wrist fractures. Although his recovery is expected to take months, he says he's keen to get back to bushwalking as soon as possible. But first, a more manageable task.
Hopefully from here to the toilet when it's all good.
He says he'll take a friend and a location device on any adventures further afield. Rachel Rieger, ABC News, Brisbane.